Hello everyone, I am Shah, currently pursuing my Masters in Construction Engineering and Management at SAPT University. As part of my Studio 2 construction project execution monitoring and control, I have undergone the institutional residential project. Introduction. Type of project is an institutional residential project. Overall project cost is 110 crore. Type of contract is a lump sum and the date of the completion is a September 2023. It is located in Ahmedabad. Here we have mentioned the site area. Also we have prepared the 3D model on 7th February 2022. At that time the staff housing tower 1 was at the third floor and the faculty housing tower B at the foundation level. Formwork planning. Our site has total 4 towers and only in the staff housing tower 1 there are 2 pores and in all other tower there are 1 pore. And we have mentioned the area of the each pore here. We have also mentioned the type of the formwork used in each structure element and the number of the set present on our site. Viro-Perry formwork is used in the shear walls in staff housing tower 1 due to the curved walls and in all other towers couplock system is used. We have taken on-site measurement and read out the thumb rule and calculated the formwork components used in each pore. Set codes and repetition. At our site there are 4 times repetition allowed due to the exposed work. In the set the staff housing tower 2 and the faculty housing tower A and B are same. So we have divided in such a way that the staff housing tower 2 sets are used in the same tower so that we can reduce the transportation time. So from this we can infer that staff housing tower 1 4 sets are available and 2 more sets are required for the future, and in all other towers 6 sets are available and 5 more sets are required for the future. Then we have calculated the productivity of the formwork. So we have got the maximum productivity for the pore 1B and that is 5.306 square meter per man day, and the ideal productivity for the formwork is a 5.33 square meter per man day. Coming to the triple role concept, so first is the identification of major stakeholders, then the roles and responsibility of a stakeholder as a supplier, as a processor and as a customer, then the preparation of the CPEMC mapping as shown here. So here first the supplier is a client and the input is the scope of the project. He prepares the strategic brief and gives to the architect consultant, that is a customer. Then we have prepared the CPEMC process flow, and then we have given the area of the improvements, and again we have prepared the CPEMC process flow. So here first the client prepares the strategic brief and gives to the architect. Then the architect prepares the design brief and again send back to the client for the approval. Then the architect drawings are given to the MEP consultant and the structure consultant, and they prepare the drawing and send back to the architect. Then architect gives all the GFC drawing to the PMC consultant. Then the PMC gives to the contractor, and after the completion of the project is given to the client. And here we have listed out all the subcontractor, and for them the customer is a contractor, and here are the all supplier of the materials, and for them also customer is a contractor. Next is the contract administration. So we have listed out all the activities covered in this deliverable. So first we have prepared the procedure, then we have compared the SCC and GCC clause with the FIDIC red book, then we have done the risk assessment, then we have prepared the procedure of claims management as well as the RA bill and extra items. So first is a basic rate clause. So in tender the price of the steel is a 48,000, then as per on site it is a 68,000, so there is a difference of the 20,000. So the quantity executed as per the RA bill is a 179.41 metric ton. So the difference which is paid by the client to the contractor, that is a 35 lakh. Then next is the risk assessment. So here the first risk is the statutory cleanliness risk. So there was a time overrun of 21 days. Then in design and engineering risk there was a cost overrun of 3.23 lakh. Then in construction risk till date there were 26 NCR. So we have calculated the cost of the 7 NCR and that is 80,000. Then in the time in delay analysis, so the milestone 1 was delayed by 28 days. So here the delay is decreasing, but after the milestone 3 the delay is increased due to the Holi festival. Next is the material management. So we have done the lead time calculation. So the maximum lead time is for the reinforcement material, and that is a 26 days. This is maximum because the reinforcement material is procured from the Nagpur. Then in the ABC analysis, the reinforcement and the cement are in the A categories and they should be more focused and they are directly procured from the head office. Then in the HML analysis, the reinforcement and admixture have the highest unit rate, so they are in the high category, and cement and sand are in the medium category. Next is the type of the EOQ model. So we have studied total 4 types. So first is the classical EOQ model, then the EOQ with price break, EOQ with shortage, and the reorder point. So in the classical EOQ model, the demand of the steel is a 1713 ton and the purchase price is the 68,000, and the carrying cost we have assumed a 5% of the purchase price. So we have listed down all the formula and calculated EOQ, which comes to the 71 ton, and as per the site is a 143 ton. So if the contractor add up this model, he can save up to 61,000. Then in the EOQ with price break model, we have assumed a different purchase price. So in the graph, you can see that as the purchase price is decreasing, the EOQ is increasing, and the preferable price is a 56,000, and the cost for that is a 9 crore 61 lakh. Next is the value stream mapping. So methodology is listed here. So we have observed for the erection of 4 formwork plywood, and we have observed for the 422 minutes. So the waste present in each sub activities is listed here. So mobilization of tools. So waste present is a waiting, transportation and motion. Then the total 8% is a value added time, and NVA type 1 is a 48%. So we have applied different lean tools to reduce the waste. So we have applied tools like Kaizen, 5S and Kanban. So next we have prepared the future state map. So all the activities are under the site supervisor. Only the mobilization of tools and material is under the store manager. So we have applied the different lean tools as mentioned here. Then the total lead times comes to 186 minutes. So we can infer that the time which we have observed was a 422 minutes, and after applying the lead tools it reduced to 186 minutes, and the current tech time was 105 minutes per unit, and the targeted tech time was 64 minutes, and the future tech time after applying the lean tool was 47 minutes per unit. Learning outcomes. So first, in the formwork planning, our site is divided into total 5 pours, and we have observed that slab cycle was 20 working days. So we have calculated the different formwork sets required for the future, and we have also calculated the productivity of the labels. Then the triple role concept gives the clear understanding of the different roles and responsibility of the stakeholder, and also it helps to understand the dependency of different stakeholders on each other. Then in contract administration, we have compared our tender with the FIDIC Red Book, and also we have prepared the different procedure and checklist, and we have identified the risk and given mitigation for that. Then in material management, we have done the ABC and HMN analysis, and we have proposed the different EOQ models. So if the contractor adopts the classical EOQ model, it can save up to the 61,000 annually. Then in the value stream mapping, we have observed the activity for the 422 minutes, and if we apply the different lean tools on that, we can reduce up to the 186 minutes. So here all are the other deliverables which we have covered in this studio. Thank you.